across the world, we would like to announce the United States of America has chosen its 44th president as Senator Barack Obama. Y'all, a president has never made me do the WAP. But I definitely was whopping it out when Barack Obama was named president-elect. Celebrate good times, come on. And I've got the footage to prove it. It's time for another episode of Diva Speak TV. Check it out. November 4th was bananas. Superwoman of the week is my godmother, Junie Monroe of Orlando, Florida, by way of Trinidad and Tobago. When this whole Obama movement started going on, you know, a lot of people got down like, yeah, I'm down, but my godmother really got down. She's been donating $100 to his campaign every month for over a year. She also has been donating her time, and on election day, they had actually asked her to go to a more predominantly white neighborhood to canvass. But she said no, she wanted to go to the hood. And she got in her car, went to the hood in Orlando, and actually knocked on doors and got over 10 dudes who thought they couldn't vote because they were ex-cons to go to the polls. How do I know? Because she drove them there herself. She even got a dude to come out of KFC. Now you know black folks are not chicken. So this week's Superwoman of the Week goes to my godmother, who represents a number of other folks who simply just did what they could in helping bring change to America and get Barack Obama elected. If that ain't some super shit, I don't know what is. Yes, we can! And we did. And I'm proud to give a bigger, cause at least I know it's me. And I won't forget the let down in my Diva Speak. And we'll proudly pick up and let down to everyone you see. They said we couldn't do it. They said never in a million years. Well, last Tuesday, we went crossed the Cana, we banged on him, we served him, you got served! And we got ourselves a black president. Yes, we can change the world. And we did! It took the shittiest president ever for us to get a black president. They're like, oh my God. Only people that will clean up this mess are Mexicans and blacks. So we gotta get a black president because we're still beefing about this whole immigration issue. And you know, it's so funny because it's like, black people ended up over here because folks came to this country and were like, hey, this is a really fucked up terrain. We need somebody to clean this up for us. And here we go again. Hey, we really fucked up the terrain of this country again. Who's gonna clean it up for us? Brother. But things have changed because now we have the internet. And we also have our rights. And I think that's really, really something. I think this election was a lot more than just getting a black president and not getting a Republican. But it was really about showing how this country does have the ability to unify. The French and Prince ain't the only ones to lead a revolution. And at the inauguration, I have some requests for my people. 1, there will be no barbecuing at the inauguration. I know that it's gonna be cold, but you know how we do. Number 2, I don't care if you're in Brooklyn, Watts, or in DC. There will be no busting of guns. Do not come outside to buck when he gets in the White House so that you can get arrested and be like, I was just celebrating for our president. You know he black. Number 3, no cleverly placed in front of the camera Desperate Housewives crying scenes by those who really wish it was them getting sworn in. Messy Jessie. Here at Diva Speak TV, we like to bring you a fun-filled letdown filled with racist. If there was a racist Santa Claus, November 5th would be like his Christmas. Deck the halls with boughs of hatred, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be haters, fa la 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 la. These folks pulled their racist gifts right out of their Santa sack on November 5th. Ding dong. Hello, Ralph Nader. Here's the song Ralph Nader sang. To put it very simply, he is our first African American president, or he will be, and we wish him well. But his choice basically is whether he's going to be Uncle Sam for the people of this country or Uncle Tom for the giant corporations. And here I thought his choice was going to be whether or not he was going to put an African mask in the Oval Office or in the dining room, just to show the blackness. Oh, Ralph, are you just salty? You know, here you are trying to say something that's about being for the people, but yet you're calling this man an Uncle Tom before you even give him a chance to do anything. And, you know, I'm really with Bill Maher, who said, you know, don't start being cynical and trying to cut him down before he even gets a chance to stand up. All it does is add fuel to the fire for those who are like, we can't have him in office, he's black! And trust, we don't need any more fuel added to that racist Yule log. Ding dong! Who else is at my door on this racist Christmas? It's the students from North Carolina State University! You see, at North Carolina State University, they have what's called the Free Expression Tunnel. And it's supposed to be a place where you can basically tag anything you want on this wall and be granted full immunity because it's like free expression. On this wall, some students took it upon themselves to put really derogatory terms relating to Barack Obama and even speaking in the direction of his death. So folks at the NAACP are heated. They had a closed-door meeting with the president of the school, and they were urging for the students to be expelled. But since it was written on the free expression wall, they are going to be dealt with in a different manner. Here's the thing about free expression. It's a really general term. Once you start like saying that somebody should be killed, etc., especially a president, I just feel like that is when things need to be discussed. We've seen that, you know, college campuses, I've been on them, are filled with a lot of folks that are looking for themselves. And what a better time for a racist to find themselves in a cause to obliterating a black president. That's when the college should really be stepping in to do what college is supposed to do, enrich and educate its students. So hopefully NCSU will do right by these students who obviously are doing wrong. Are those more carolers at my door on this racist Christmas? It's Lindsay Lohan! Show the tape.
And I know you were a really big Obama supporter, so tell me what that night meant for you.
Really exciting. It was such a, I mean, it's an amazing feeling. It's our first, you know, kind of president, so that's like
I'm sorry, Lindsay. Did you just say colored? Here's the thing. She's on so many rocks that I can't even really be that, like, mad. Notice how she whispers the word, like she's scared to even mention that he's not white.
That's our first, you know, kind of president, so that's like, I'm so thrilled to be a part of.
I had a friend in high school who would never say the word black. She'd always be like, well, you know, he's, like it's like some scary thing, like it's cancer or something. Well, you know, he's the first president. Hilarious. But for the white folks out there who just want to make sure they're being politically correct, yes, you can just say he's black. And you can just say he's African American. Once you start saying someone's Negro or colored, you're treading into murky waters. And we all know the one that you can't say. Let's just chuck all of them in the box and stick to black and AFAM. Or just Obama! We over here at Diva Speak TV have been supporting Barack from Jump Street, and it's not just because it was the cool thing to do, but we felt it was the right thing to do. Now that he's president, I don't know what the fuck we want to talk about. I guess we have to go back to talking about Jeezy. My president is black, my Lambo's blue. Y'all, do not forget, if you want the illest in graphic design, make sure you check out artechnyc.com. Also, if you want to catch Amanda Diva live, make sure you catch me at the Knitting Factory. Tonight it goes down, 9 p.m. Come and check me out with Bliss the Ambassador and my live band. Also, check me out on featured on the joint Man Woman Boogie on Mr. Q-Tip's The Renaissance album, which is in stores now. Look out for the video coming soon, directed by the infamous and the best guy, Mr. Rick Cordero. You know what it is? is, tell a friend. It's Diva Speak TV. Subscribe, and if you want to get your beats on the show, all you gotta do is send an email with your 3 top joints to divaspeaktv@gmail.com. Deuces! My president is black, my Lambo's blue.